Yes, so very good morning, everyone. I welcome you for today's session. I hope you people are doing good. So can you please send a smiley to me telling that you're doing really good? सब बढ़िया life में, everything is going good. And let's have the session very interactive. So that way, I don't want a one-way communication. I want a two-way communication, right? Whenever you are able to understand, you should, press some emoji, maybe a thumbs up or a smiley. And if you are not able to understand, please feel free to press the thumbs down. ये thumbs down का emoji है ना, ये press करो. या sad वाला, ऐसा कोई भी emoji type करो. तो मुझे समझ में आएगा कि that you people are not able to understand, right? So I will just take that as a feedback and I will, try to resolve the issue. Yesterday, one of the student, I think so, it was you, Kavya, right? You were not able to share your screen. You were facing some issue. Am I right, Kavya? So can you please share the screen? Is it possible for you before I start with today's session? Because again, we are going to do a lot of practice today. Kavya, can you quickly respond or else I will continue with the session? So, okay, Kavya, when you type in the chat box, you are ready, then I will take your acknowledgement. But by then, I will just move ahead. Okay, so first, let's do a quick recap of what we did yesterday. So yesterday, first of all, we learned about the difference between compiler and interpreter. So how does the compiler work? We have a source code. So this is my source code. Okay, we give the source code to the system or to the compiler. The compiler will take up the source code. So this is my source code. I give it to the compiler. So this is given to the compiler. So this is my compiler. So compiler will take the entire source code and it will convert it into binary. So the entire source code will be converted to binary using the compiler. If at all your source code has got some error, let's say there is an error over here. Okay, so the compiler will say, oh, there is an error, right? So please correct the error first, then only I will be able to generate the binary. If at all some error is there, the compiler will not be able to do 100% conversion. It will just stop there and it will say first you remove the error. So we have to make sure that the source code must have zero error. It should be free from error. Then only the compiler would be able to compile the code and generate the binary. That is how the compiler works. Okay. Now comes the interpreter. So what is an interpreter? Again, we have the source code. So this is my source code. So the interpreter will take the source code, but what it will do, what the interpreter does, it will take the first line as an input. It will convert it into the binary and it will generate the output as well. Then it will pick up the second line, convert, show the output. Pick up the next line, convert, show the output. So here what is happening? Line by line execution is happening. Conversion and translation and execution both are happening simultaneously, line by line. That is what an interpreter does. Okay, so if at all there is an error, let's say at this point there is some error. So what the interpreter will do, up to this point, it will generate the output. I can see the output up to this point, and then it will say, oh, there is an error, so please rectify the error. So this is one major advantage of using an interpreter. Let's say I have written a 500 lines of code. I have written a code of 500 lines. And somewhere over here, there is an error. So what the compiler is saying, first you remove all the error. First you remove all the error, then only I will show you the output. That is what the compiler is saying. But what interpreter is saying, oh, you did 400 lines correctly, right? So let me show you the output of 400 lines and then I will say, okay, this is an error. So as a developer, I am very satisfied. At least I can see the output of 400 lines. And then I can work on the error part. So this is the difference between the compiler and the interpreter. This is what the first discussion we had. So everyone cleared up to this part? So please press the thumbs up or you can type C for clear in the chat box. So I understand you got the difference between the compiler and interpreter. Now what is Python? Now one more point. I told you yesterday that only compiler we cannot use because it directly generates the binary, and binary is machine specific. Machine specific. Or it will make the program machine dependent. I mean, if I have generated this, if I have performed this process on machine M1, if I have performed this process on machine M1, my program will run successfully on machine M1, but there is no guarantee it will run on this machine. Whether it will run or not, I don't know. That is the problem with the compiler, right? It will generate the binary, but that will become machine specific. That will make our program machine dependent, and we don't want that. So what we do is we take the source code. Now this part is very, very important. So I want you all to please focus here. So we take the source code. We do the compilation. So compilation is done. Okay, so compilation will be done. But what is the output that is being generated? It is not binary. It is something called as the byte code. So byte code will be generated. And for example, suppose this code is hello.py. So here the .pyc file is generated. So it is the compiled code. But it is not binary, it is byte code. So byte code is not machine dependent. It is not machine dependent. So this code we take to the client. So this is the client's machine. And on the client's machine, now this is not binary. So until unless binary is generated, we cannot execute. So you take the byte code, you do the compilation, and you generate the binary, or you can say here the role of interpreter comes. So interpreter will take up this byte code, line by line, it will do the conversion and it will generate the output. Who does this task? Who will do this task? Wait a minute. This whole task will be performed by Python virtual machine. It is the job of Python virtual machine to do the interpretation part, means take the byte code, convert it into binary and show the output to the client. It is interpreted. It is done line by line. This is how the Python code is translated and executed. So basically I can say this is the first stage and this is the second stage. So this is the process of the conversion or translation of the Python code. Everyone, again, I want you to press the thumbs up to help me understand. You got the point? Okay. So after that, we moved ahead with the programming part, wherein we discussed about the two things, right? One is the syntax and the other one is the tokens, right? So tokens are the building blocks. So as we were discussing that whenever we are talking or we want to learn some new language, we need to learn what are the vocabularies, what are the words that are used for that language. So similarly, when we are learning a new programming language, we need to know what are the different types of tokens or the building blocks in that language, right? So the different tokens are, we discussed about the variables. So what are variables? Variables are like, you can say the placeholder, you know. So here I can store something like 10, then I can change it to maybe 20, then I can modify it to 30. Something which can change. It has the ability to change. That is called as a variable. Okay. Now, when we are going to have multiple variables, when we start with programming, we might be dealing with multiple variables. Then how do I talk to the variable? How do I communicate with the variable? So we assign some name to these variables. Okay, we assign some name. So I will say this variable's name is X, this variable's name is Y, this variable's name is Z. So these names are our next token, that is identifier. So names given to the elements in our program is termed as identifier. After that, we discussed about the data type. See, whenever we are, this is our memory block, right? In our computer, we have this memory block. So let me call this as a RAM. So RAM is a place where you are storing your data, your instructions, everything is getting stored on the RAM. So when you are saying that you need a memory block, so you are reserving some memory block here. Okay, so what is the purpose? I want to store some data. So you have to tell like this memory block, how this memory block needs to be treated. Whether I need to consider it as a number or a string or something else. For that, we use the concept of data type. Okay, so data type will tell us how to treat this block. How to treat this block. If you do not mention, right, so my program will not understand how I have to handle this block. So that is where the data type is important. See, let me take an example. Let's say I am storing my name. So there is my name, Vaishali. I have stored my name over here. Let's say here I have stored my name. And here I have stored my age. So this is a numeric information. This is a character-based information. So if I do not, if I do not mention about the data type, then somebody may try to say +2 to my name. Will this work? If somebody will say Vaishali +2, is it going to make any sense? What do you think, everyone? Hello, am I audible? So there is no sense, right? Adding something to a string. But when I say 47 +2, does it make sense? Yes. So this is what I hope now you understand, that how we are treating both are memory blocks only, right? 47 is also stored in a memory block. Vaishali is also stored in a memory block. But then how do I understand, right? How to treat that memory block? That is where data type plays an important role. If I do not specify about the data type, then it is difficult for us to handle the information. Clear, everybody? Why we need the concept of data type? I hope that part is clear. Yes. So yesterday we were discussing about some basic data types. So we discussed about integers. So what are integers? We have some positive numbers, we have some negative numbers, and we have zero. And basically these are whole numbers or the complete numbers. For example, 3, 40, 3037, something like this. Okay. And we can also have minus numbers also, negative numbers, or we can have a zero. So, but they have to be complete numbers. Then we discussed about float. So float will be something which is a fractional value. So 4.732178, something like this. So this is a floating point number. And in Python, we do not have double or such concepts. So only float is there. And then there is one more option we have, that is a complex. So in some complex method, because Python is used for various scientific calculations as well. So there we need complex data type. So X plus IY format data is considered to be of type complex. So after that, we discussed about one more data type, that is a string. So string can handle something like my name. So when I type my name, I have to put it in a pair of either single quotes or I can use double quotes. So this is considered to be a string. So some student asked, Madam, if I write 1, 2, 3 in a pair of inverted commas, yes, it will go in the string category. It is now not a number, it is a string. For example, my phone number. For example, my phone number. Will you do some mathematical calculation on my phone number? Will you do +10 or multiplied by 2 on my phone number? No. So that type of data, even though it is numeric, but we store it in the string format. For example, the PIN code. For example, the ATM pin. It's not ATM pin, I should say. ATM pin also, or what I can say is account number, etc. So these are the numbers, but we don't perform any mathematical calculation on that. So such data will be treated as string, where we don't want any even though it is numeric, but I don't want any mathematical calculation. That time we will go for the string data type. So up to this part, are we clear? Can you please again press the thumbs up to ensure that you are clear up to this part? Fair enough. So then we had discussed about one more data type, that is Boolean. So Boolean we can have like true or false. Okay, and also we discussed about the none data type. So sometimes there will be a need where I don't want to mention any data type, or it actually happens that during some calculation or some deletion, etc., I get something called as none. Okay, so none is representing that nothing. That is the none data type. So this was about the data type. After that, we moved ahead with the concept of operators. So first of all, we had discussed about the arithmetic operators. So in arithmetic operators, we discussed about plus, minus, multiplication, division, and this one, and more. Okay. So plus was pretty simple, that suppose I say 10 plus 20, I will get the result as 30. Then minus is like 10 minus 20, that will give me minus 10. Somebody is typing something. Hold on for a second. Let me check. Okay, something has happened. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So coming to multiplication, so 10 multiplied by 20 is equal to 200. Now this is a normal division wherein suppose I divide 20 divided by 10, then I will get the result as 2.0. The result will be in float. Whereas if you go for this one, that is termed as a floor division. So in floor division, if you write 10, 20 divided by 10, you will get the result as 2, but this will be integer. And then this is the power of the exponent. So 2 to the power 3. So 2 to the power 3. That is how we write, and you get the result as 8. And mod is for the remainder. For example, here I have 10 and I'm dividing it by 3. So 3 3s are 9 and we get 1. So 10 mod 3 will give me the remainder or the result as 1. So these are some basic arithmetic operators that we discussed yesterday. Now, okay, hold on for a second. I will save this document and I will create a new folder for today, that is 29th October session 3. And as usual, I will be uploading it on the drive. Okay, now let me start with the next category of operator, that is the assignment operator. So what is the assignment operator? First of all, we have equal to symbol. That is the assignment operator. For example, if I write x is equal to 10, what it means, I am storing 10 into x. So here there is a variable x and inside which I am going to store 10. Then further, suppose I go ahead and write x is equal to x plus 2. Suppose I am writing like this. So this can be written as x plus is equal to 2. This is the shortcut operator for this one. Okay. So in this comes in the assignment operator category only. Suppose I am writing x is equal to x minus 2. This can be written as x minus equals to 2. X is equal to x multiplied by 2. This will be written as x multiply equal to 2. X is equal to x divided by 2 will be written as x divide equal to 2. So these are the shortcut for all the operators that we had discussed, that will all come under the assignment operator category. So please note this down, everyone. This is the starting point for today's session. So from this point, we will move ahead. So please type D for done, everyone, once you are done. Or you can press the thumbs up. Once you are done, let me know. Okay. And at the same time, I want everyone to be ready with your Visual Studio Code, because today's session will be a lot of programming we are going to do. All right. So let's get started now. So first of all, let me take some simple programs. So accept the price of product and also the discount and calculate the final price or product. So this is our question number 1 that we are going to discuss. So what has to be done here? We have to, first of all, you read this question properly. So when you read this question, what did it say? Accept. When I say accept, that means this here comes the input part. You have to take the input. What you have to input? The price of the product and also the discount. So these are the two things you will take from the user. And then you calculate the final price. So this is kind of output we want to determine. Okay. Now, how you accept the input from the user? So for that, yesterday I told you about the input. So here on the left hand side, I will take some variable that is price. And here I will say either you can take int or you can take float. Input, enter the price of product. So first of all, we are accepting the price of the product. Then what do we have to accept? That is the discount. So discount. So discount is again, maybe I can take integer, input, enter the discount. So there is a possibility that discount may be, 3.5 or something. So let me better use the float. Now I have to do the final calculation. So how we do the final calculation? Let's understand this with an example. So let's say you have the actual product of the price is 1000. So this is the price. And the discount is maybe 5%. So 5% is the discount. So what I will have to do? I have to calculate 1000 multiplied by 5 divided by 100. So this is the discount amount, I can say. So I have to get 50 rupees discount on this entire price. So now the original price is 1000 rupees. To that I have to subtract 50. So I will get 950 rupees. This is my final price. Yes or no, everyone? This calculation is simple. So this is the calculation we have to do over here. So how we will now write it in the form of our calculation part. So here I will say final price. So when I have to use two words, so you will not give a space over here. This is an identifier, right? So you never use space. You can use underscore. So final price is equal to original price minus price multiplied by discount divided by 100. I am allowing float normal division because I'm okay with point value. Now, finally, I will say print final price is equal to, yesterday I taught you this one, how to print this statement. So this will be my final program. Is everyone understanding the first program? If yes, please press the thumbs up. And if you are not understanding, what you have to press? You have to press thumbs down. Correct? अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, so don't feel shy. You are here to learn. Okay? So please do not hesitate and ask. So quickly go ahead and execute this, everyone, in your VS Code. Okay, Shreya is saying she's not able to understand. So in the meanwhile, others will go ahead and start writing the code on VS Code. Shreya, can you please confirm, were you there in yesterday's session? Please type in the chat box. Were you there in yesterday's session, Shreya? Okay. So Shreya, can you please tell me that, first tell me, are you clear with the question? We are accepting the price from the user and we are also accepting the discount, and based on that we have to calculate the final price of the product. Is the question clear? Please type QC in the chat box. You are clear with the question? Okay. Now this is the calculation part. So we are asking for the price. So let's assume that the price is 1000 rupees and we are asking for discount. So let's say the discount is rupees 5. And today I just want to know which programming language the screen shows. It is Python, Ajit. Okay, Ajit. We are learning this. This is the course for generative AI. Okay, and we are learning Python right now. All right. And if you have missed my earlier session, so please do type in the attendance sheet. You will get the recording for the first and second session as well. Okay. I don't understand second last line of the code. I will come to that part, Shreya. First, you understand this part. Okay, Shreya? So this part is clear. We have the price, we have the discount. And then, see, what is the price? The price is 1,000 rupees multiplied by 5 divided by 100. That will tell me what is the total discount. So this calculation will give me the answer 50. Are we clear up to this part, Shreya? This calculation part is clear? Yes. So Shreya, please focus here. Now, what is this 1,000? What is this 1,000 here? It is the price, correct? So here, now I am writing price. Then what am I multiplying here? This is the discount. So I am multiplying with discount. And divided by what I have written here, 100. So I am writing divide by hundreds. So can you see this part now? Price multiplied by discount divided by 100. That is how you write it in Python, correct? And this whole thing, we have to subtract from the original price. So price minus this whole calculation. So here we are writing price minus this whole calculation. That will give us the final price. And this is the final output. Got it? Now, okay? Yes. So, yes, everyone. In the meanwhile, can you please confirm, are you done with the execution? ये करके हो गया आपका? You can again press the thumbs up to let me know you are done. Okay, awesome. We will write on the tools match system. That is perfectly fine, Ajit. You can use any other software of your choice. Okay. There is no restriction. You can use Google Colab. I already mentioned any software of your choice you can use. I'm using VS Code, so I just asked my students to install VS Code. Okay, but you are free to use any software of your choice. All right, everyone. Now, the next thing I want to tell you is about the comments. Now, sometimes, like today, just now you wrote the program, right? So after 2-3 days or maybe after 2-3 months, when you open that code, you may not remember I wrote this program for what purpose, right? So that is where comments play an important role. So comments are used, they are used for documentation. Comments are basically used for documentation. So we want to, get some idea about the code. Why this symbol is like right now Shreya was getting a bit confused. So she may not remember, right, why I wrote this calculation. So she may just want to put in some notes kind of in the code itself. That is where we use the documentation. So for comment, we are using hash symbol, that is for single line comment. And if you want to write multiple lines, you can use triple quote. So this is multi-line comment like this. Or you can also use 1, 2, 3. I mean double quote 3 times. This is also for multi-line comment. So these are the different techniques of putting in comments. Single line comment and multi-line comment. Just note this down, then I will show you how we can implement it. So here in my VS Code, let me just open the folder that we have created today. So here, first thing I want to do is I want to put in some comments. So here I will put in a single quote, single, what I can say, hash symbol. This program calculate price of product based on discount. So tomorrow or after a couple of days, when I open the program, I clearly understand the purpose, right? So here I can say price is equal to, I will use float, enter price, then discount, enter discount, and now I want to calculate the final price, the final underscore price. You are not supposed to use any space, right? So here the original price minus price multiplied by discount divided by 100. So now I am going to print final price and then we are good to go. So I will open my terminal. So here Python demo1.py. Or you can also press this triangle symbol to execute the code. So now it is asking me to enter the price. So price is suppose 1000 and discount is 5%. So I have to pay 950 rupees. So far, so good. Let's move ahead now. So now ready for the next question. So, sorry, suppose I don't want to, Mohit, just give me 1 second. Suppose I don't want to, execute this code right now. So I want to put it into comment. So one option I told you is, now this is a multi-line option. So triple quotes opening and triple quotes closing. So this will put the entire code into comment. Generally, we don't use comments for code, right? It is purely for documentation purpose. But sometimes we may require that right now I just want to hide it and I want to focus on the other code. So this is the multi-line code. Yes, Mohit, can you please put in your query in the chat box? Hello, Mohit, you were raising hand. What is your query? Please put in the chat box. These are only in Python for comment. Yes, Meena. In HTML also, we don't use this type of comment. Okay, Meena? For HTML, it is different. This comment part that I told you, like hash symbol, triple quotes, this is for Python. The symbol that you have written, that is used in C, C++, Java, etc., JavaScript. Yes, Vaibhav is correct. This comment is used in CSS, not in HTML. All right, Mohit, are you done with your query? Shall I proceed? Ma'am, I am unable to get it. Which part, Mohit? This program is clear or not? Ma'am, I'm unable to get it executing the same, but it's not showing anything. Okay, Mohit, can you please share your screen? I have enabled the share screen option. So can you please share your screen so that I understand what problem you are facing? Yes, I can see your screen now, Mohit. Yes, go to view and open the terminal. Click on view. Yes, terminal. Okay. Yes. Type Python demo.py. Did you make a mistake or what, Ganesh? There is no, you need to put a space, okay, Ganesh? Wait a minute, Ganesh नहीं, कौन है ये मोहित? मोहित पाइथन के बाद अंडरस्कोर नहीं है, स्पेस चाहिए. फिर से आप अप एरो की दबाओ ना, अप एरो की दबाओ आ जाएगा. Press the up arrow key on your keyboard. Now remove the underscore and put a space there. Yes, hit enter. Okay. Show me the code. Price, date, discount. Okay. Uh, open. Okay. You need to stop sharing one more time and start sharing the screen by pressing entire screen, because I cannot see anything other than VS Code. So stop sharing your screen. Share it again and press entire screen. Yeah, thank you. Now come back to the terminal. Open the terminal again. Yes, open the terminal, view terminal. So in the chat box, I have given one command, Python space hyphen hyphen version. Copy that. S is missing. I'm so sorry. VERSION. Yes, hit enter. Yeah. So Python is not configured properly on your system. Okay, everyone. Now see here, for Mohit, the Python option is not working, right? So because the Python is not properly configured, so we need to configure Python. All right. So one thing is, please go to your, what you can say, start option, Windows start option. Yes. Type PATH, path. So here we need to do the path settings now. Yes, hit that option is, you can see edit system environment variables. Click on that. I request everyone to please focus here on Python, not on any other things. We are here for a purpose, right? One more thing, Mohit, can you once again press the start option? You keep it open. Okay, anyway, yeah, press the start option and type IDLE. IDLE. Yeah, you can IDLE. The first one, can you see? Please click on that. अच्छा तुम्हारे पास 3-4 वर्जन है पाइथन के, that is why maybe the confusion is happening. Okay, Python wrapper has been changed or moved. Okay, yes, delete the shortcut. What is start again type IDLE. You can see the lower one 3.13. Okay, try opening 3.13. Does it open? 3.13. This is also not working. So basically the installation is not done properly. Okay, let's try 3.13 also. Yeah. So go to file. One minute. Go to file. Click on save as. And here on the top, right, on the address bar, just click on the, you don't have to click anywhere. Cancel karo isko. Cancel. Gurpreet, I am the trainer here. Okay, so let me decide what has to be done. All right. So please type in the address bar, everyone. Click over there. Click on the address bar, Mohit. No, no, on the left hand side box. We need to copy that path actually. Yeah, copy that whole path. Okay, and type. You copied it. Click on cancel. Yes. Now go to your start option and path path edit system environment variable and go for environment variables. Last one below. Thanks. Yes. So here you can see path option is there. Can you see that? Under user variable, path. Click on that. No, path. Yes, edit. Hold on for a second. This is Python, right? So please delete this one. The first one you delete. Second also delete. Yeah, the second one delete. Second and third also you delete. We will do the new entry. Yeah, delete. Now click on new and paste the one that we copied. Yes. Okay. Okay. Close everything. Close VS Code and reopen it again. Yes. Open Visual Studio Code again. Did you stop sharing? Okay. You can just open and type Python version on your screen and check if it is working now. And Mohit, update me in the chat box if it is working now. Now, I want to tell you everybody that like today, Mohit faced an issue. Tomorrow or some other day, you might also face an issue. So what should I do? Should I say, no, you troubleshoot and you fix your issue, or should I help you out with that issue? What do you think? This path setting thing, we will require someday, today or when you go for advanced libraries also, we are going to have such type of issues, right? So that time students do struggle. So when I show this, when we share the screen and everybody is able to see what is happening, so everybody understands, okay, this is a troubleshooting step. So it is not just, getting programs executed. We need to, know how to set up the environment also. Right, Gurpreet? So let's not just, focus on just running multiple programs, but we also need to understand the environment settings as well. So sometimes it is needed to go one step ahead and, do some configuration issues as well, resolve some configuration issues as well. All right, so let's move one step. Yeah, Mohit, is it resolved now or you're still facing a problem? Mohit, can you quickly type in the chat box? If you're still facing it, did you type Python version and check out the version? Is it showing the version? Checking. Okay, fine. So in the meanwhile, let's move ahead. Yeah, sure, Mohan. Now let's move ahead, everyone. So let's go for the next program. Okay. So now I want you to write a program to calculate the percentage of student based on marks of 5 subjects. Yes, everyone. Now, I am going to give you some time. Think about this question and start doing this program. Everybody, just look at the question. What inputs you have to first, whenever you are writing the program, you will first see what all inputs you require. Then what calculation. And based on that, what result you want. Or we can say the output. So first you think, you plan, and then you write the code. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes for this. Think of think over it, everyone, and then we will start over it again. We will do it together. Okay, Mohit, can you share the screen while others are solving this question? The question part is done, everyone. Shall I stop sharing? Is it okay? You have to accept marks of 5 subjects, and based on that, you have to calculate the percentage of the student. Okay, I will stop sharing and I will try to resolve Mohit's issue while you are doing this question. Yes, Mohit. No, I wanted you to open the terminal. Yeah, Python hyphen space hyphen version. Python space 2 times minus version. You're not supposed to send the code here, okay, Gurpreet, because everyone is trying, right? So if they say the still Python is not getting displayed, okay, can you click on that extensions option, Mohit? No, on the left hand side of the pane. Yes, yes, below one, the lower one. Yes, click on that. Type Python. Python environment. Can you see the last one which says Python debugger? Wait a minute. Let me check on my screen which one is it. 1 minute. Okay. Actually, only Python we have to look for. Only Python. Just scroll down. Do you see only Python option? Did you do this step yesterday? Only Python. See this one. Yes, yes. It is installed already. Okay. Why it is not taking the setting? Okay, click on uninstall and reinstall it one more time. There is an uninstall button, right? Yeah, uninstall. And install it again. Okay, and now try again Python version on the terminal. View terminal. View. Go to view. And type Python hyphen version. If their terminal is there, yeah, you just have to pull it up a little bit. नहीं तुमने बंद किया एक्चुअली फिर से ओपन करो. हाँ थोड़ा ऊपर लो उसको नीचे दिख रहा है देखो. हाँ टाइप पाइथन स्पेस हाइफन वर्जन. एक काम करो तुम ना पाइथन पूरा ही अनइंस्टॉल करके एक बार और रीइंस्टॉल करके ट्राई करोगे क्या मोहित. 5 सेकंड का ही इशू है. एक काम एक ही मिनट. हाँ कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट ओपन करो. जस्ट ओपन द कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट. यहाँ पे वही कमांड टाइप करो पाइथन स्पेस हाइफन वर्जन. समझ में आ रहा है. पाइथन तुम्हारा प्रॉपरली कॉन्फ़िगर नहीं हुआ है तो एक बार पूरा ही सारे बहुत सारे वर्जन भी हो गए ना इसलिए थोड़ा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो रहा है. तो पुराना सब प्रोग्राम्स में जाके सब अनइंस्टॉल करो सब क्लीन करो और कोई भी एक वर्जन लेके उसको फिर से रीइंस्टॉल कर दो. ओके मोहित. और फिर जो मैंने अभी स्टेप्स बताए वो ट्राई करके देखो फिर भी नहीं वर्क होता है तो मुझे बोलो. ओके. Yes, everyone. So I told you I will give you 2 minutes. So by now you must have tried at least, and to some extent you might have got it as well. Like Gurpreet percentage dot py. So now I request everyone to now start adding comment. So program to calculate percentage of student based on marks of 5 subjects. So how many subjects I said? 5. So we have to accept 5 inputs from the user. So let's say it is Hindi. So integer input, enter marks out of 100 for Hindi. Then for math, then for science, English, and maybe acoustic. Right? So we accepted these many marks. So now we need to get the total to calculate the percentage. So what I have to do? Hindi plus math plus science plus English plus SST. That is the total. Okay, and then we have to calculate the percentage. So percentage is equal to total divided by, we can do 500, and then we have to also multiply by 100 to calculate the percentage. So print final percentage is equal to percentage. Oh, sorry, percentage spelling, I made a mistake. Okay, now let's open the terminal. I always prefer this option. I don't use this option, triangle one, but it is your choice. You are free to use it. So if I say 67, 78, 89, 90, 20. So that is the total percentage. So everyone, please confirm by pressing the thumbs up. Are we done? Everybody? Everybody is done with this program? Anybody who is not able to do can press the thumbs down. I have the screen shared, everyone. So program is here. If those who have not been able to do, please look at the code and try to complete it. Quickly, everyone, please confirm. All right. Now, let me open the assignment. So write a program to calculate percentage. So this part we did. Area of rectangle based on length and breadth. I think so. You should be able to do this. Okay. Now let me come to the next question. May I share the screen? Ajit. Yes, Ajit. You have any issue? Is there a problem, Ajit? Hello, hello, Ajit. Can you please confirm? Is there a problem? I haven't started the program yet. Okay. I mean, is there a problem you are facing? You want my help? Why you want to share the screen? Can you tell me? Let me know. Okay, share the screen so that I understand. I understand totally how it works. Okay, yes, good. So there is one question that is asked by Ajit. So let me explain that part. Everyone, please focus here. When we are using computers, right? So computers have their own way of doing the calculation. So there is something called as a BOD mass rule. Okay, so bracket of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. That is the rule that is followed. So in this current calculation, where we had the marks, for example, M1 plus M2 plus M3 plus M4 plus M5. So when we added this, we said, okay, this will be stored in a total. Now we want to calculate the percentage. So let's say the total was maybe five. How many subjects are there? Five subjects, right? So 450 is the total. But this total is out of how much? 500. So when you do this calculation, what will happen? So something you will get, but that will be in point something. To get the percentage, I have to convert, what you can say, multiply it with 100. Do you all agree with me? To get the percentage, Ajit, are we clear on this part? When you divide the total by the actual total of the mark, you will get something in terms of point something. So 0.78 or something you will get. You multiply it with 100, that is where you will get the 78%. Agreed? Ajit? So when we do this 450 divided by 500 and you say multiply by 100. So as per the BODMAS rule, we cannot write this type of syntax in our computer. So what are we going to write? We are going to write like this, 450 divided by 500 into 100. We will write like this. So the computer will start reading like this. It will perform this part. I'm sorry. So basically what it does, sometimes it might misunderstand and it will do this calculation first. If it will do this calculation, it becomes 450 divided by 500 into 100, like this. Possible or not possible? If I write like this, there is no clarity, right? Whether this one will run or this one will run. So if this one executes first this calculation will happen and then the division will happen. So to avoid this, what I did, 450 multiplied by 100, or you can also use a bracket to avoid confusion. then you can write divide by 500. So here I ensure I will get the right answer. Is that clear, Ajit? Thank you for asking this question, because there might be a possibility where we have multiple calculations. So we use brackets to avoid the confusion. Even Abhinav has done that. Good, Abhinav. Am I clear, Ajit? Your doubt is clear? I am getting same error as Mohit, like Python was not found, but if you can hit run from VS Code itself, it's getting the output. Okay, Ganesh is giving a suggestion. I think so for Mohit, that option is also not working, Ganesh. I am not sure, we didn't check, I think, that option. Yes, okay, Ajit, you can share the screen issue. Yes, Ajit wants to share the screen. So let's hear from Ajit what he wants to say, then we will move ahead. And in the meanwhile, others can go ahead with the next question. I will put the question in the chat box. Everyone, please go for the next question. You have to calculate the simple interest based on the principal, time, and rate. So do you remember the formula for simple interest? Please proceed with that question, everyone. Yes, Ajit, your screen is shared. We can all see your screen. You want me to unmute you? You want to say something? Just check if you can speak. I have enabled your microphone. Ajit, your screen is visible. I'm using Mac machine. Okay. Please guide me to create Python file. Okay. Can you show me your screen? I can see the screen, but not the software you are using. So can you please open the software? Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, you can see the version as well. Great. So on the left hand side, you see that file option. Click on that. Or you can go for open folder option first. Have you created a folder for storing your Python files? Yeah, click on open folder and first create a separate folder where you want to save your files. Python basics or something you can type. Yeah, create. And then is that folder opened? Okay. Now the first option, click on file option, first one. Yeah. That one, file option. Yes. Type demo.py. Now here just type print hello. Print, print, print. We are only doing the testing here. So I'm giving you the code in the chat box. I've sent the code in the chat box. Can you please copy that and paste it here? Yes, Ajit. Can you hear me? Correct. Now view terminal. Go to view and click on terminal. terminal option is there, right? Click on that. Yeah, your terminal is open. Okay. Type Python space demo.py. Fine. Now you can proceed. Okay. I'm so sorry I was not able to understand why you wanted to share the screen. As you said, you have not written any code. So I just wanted to understand your intention. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Yes. So everyone is done with the simple interest program. Yeah. So now I am going to do it so that people who are not able to do can do it along simple.py. So program to calculate simple interest. So here we are asking the user. Okay, Abhinav has shared the code in the chat box. Let me pick it from Abhinav. So first of all, enter principal amount, then enter the rate, then time, and put it up in the formula. So that principal into rate into time divided by 100. That will be the simple interest formula. So now I open the terminal to execute the code. So Python simple.py. So amount is suppose 12,000 and rate of interest is suppose 10 and time is maybe 5 years. So that is the simple interest calculation. So if everyone is done with this program, please press your thumbs up. And anybody who is not able to do can press the thumbs down. Anybody who is facing any problem? There are more than 30 participants. So only 2-3 thumbs up is not good idea, right? Everyone, please be active. Please press the thumbs up, everyone, quickly. Or as I said, if you're not able to do it, you have to press the thumbs down. But just show you are present in the class, right? All right. Now let's do something interesting. So I'll open a new file now. Step 2. Okay. Now let me ask the user to enter a 2-digit number. Okay, I will ask the user to enter a 2-digit number. Now, from that 2-digit number, let's say the number is maybe 45. I want the program to calculate 4 plus 5 and I want to see the answer as 9. So basically what I'm saying, sum of digits. I want to calculate the sum of digits of the number. So here I am asking the user to enter the 2-digit number. So let's say the number is NUM. I store it in the variable NUM and I get the number as 45. That is my number. Now, what is my intention? I want to get the 2 digits. I want 4 and I want 5 from this. So the question is, how do I get that? So what we will do is, we will divide this number by 10. When you divide by number by 10, you divide it by 4. So you will get 40. So this is my quotient and this is my remainder, correct? So when you get these two, can I say I got the 2 digits? I can sum them up. I can write Q plus R. That will give me the sum of the 2 digits. Do you agree with me, everyone? So can you please try this out quickly? समझ में आया क्या सबको? Everybody understood? Yes. So quickly try this out now. We are trying to build a base for something different. Okay. ये सिर्फ base है. इसके through हम एक bigger question को solve करेंगे. Sum of 2-digit number. Go ahead and do this, everyone. Once you are done, let me know. Nobody will put the code in the chat box. जब मैं बोलूंगी तब डालो, खुद से मत डालो, ठीक है? When I will ask you, you then paste the code in the chat box. All right? Go ahead and do. Only you have to press the thumbs up once you are done. Yes, everyone, once you are done, you have to press the thumbs up. Mohit, you can lower your hand as I've given you some instructions. You have to install all your previous versions of Python and just get one version installed and try the steps that I've told you. Okay. And if it still doesn't work, you need to let me know. Okay. Janvi is done. Very good, Janvi. Bhinav, you are done. You are raising hand because you are done or you want to ask something. If you are done, you have to press the thumbs up. Abhinav. Okay, I can see a lot of thumbs up coming up. So let me quickly solve this question also. Sum of two digit dot five. So here I will write program to find sum of two digit numbers. Okay, so enter a two-digit number. We are being very specific that we want the user to enter a two-digit number. Now I am going to find the remainder. So how to find the remainder? We have the mod operator. I already told you this will tell us the remainder. And I want the quotient. So now slower division 10. Don't go for normal division and it will give point value. I don't want point. I want the particular single value. So here I will say sum is equal to R plus Q. So here we will say print sum is equal to sum. This is giving me the sum of the two-digit numbers. And here, let me type 45. So I can get the result as 9. Yes, everyone. I hope everyone is done. Now let me bring a small twist in the question. So here, what we did was we calculated the sum of the digits. What if when you enter 45, I want the result as 54. That means I want you to reverse the digit. If I enter 51, I want the result as 1515. If you enter 78, I want 87 as the answer. So basically, I want you to reverse the digit. So if the original number is 45, this is my num. I want you to get a reverse number that should be 54. You print this reverse number. Is the question clear? Please press the thumbs up to tell me that you understood the question. Okay, go ahead and do this question. ये दो करने के बाद हम इससे एक लेवल ऊपर जाएंगे. अभी दो डिजिट का किया है, फिर 3 digit, then 4 digit. Like that we will proceed. So please do this, everyone. And one more question. Pause, everyone. एक और question. Are you all enjoying? मजा आ रहा है सबको? Only Mohammed is saying. Mohammed and Shreya are only enjoying. Janvi is also enjoying. Everyone is enjoying. मजा आ रहा है? So gradually, we will start increasing the complexity, but it will not appear complex. It will be simple only, right? Step by step, we will go ahead. So go ahead and solve the next question. Just press the thumbs up once you are done, okay? I will come to you. Yes, is it done, everybody? सिंपल है, 2 डिजिट आपको मिल गए 4 5 उल्टा करना है तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा 5 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 10 प्लस 4 करेक्ट जो आपका यूनिट डिजिट मिला है यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय 10 एंड ऐड इट विद द क्यूब so I am just saving this program so find reverse of 2-digit numbers. So accept a 2-digit number. Now this time we have to go for reverse. So whatever is your remainder, you multiply it by 10 and then add it to your quotient. And this is your reverse. So if I enter 78, you can see the result as 87. Continue education. Can you please tell me what is your name? Continue education. I cannot call you continue education, right? You're raising hands. So please, first tell me your name, then only I will. हिंदी में होता तो और मजा आता. Nilesh is saying that हिंदी में होता तो और मजा आता. So what about you, everyone? If you all allow me, I can, use combination of Hindi and English. I am comfortable with both. Because sometimes when I start speaking Hindi, some people say, ma'am, I don't understand Hindi, so please speak in English. So I have to go as per the demand of public demand पे जाना पड़ता है अपने को English. Yes, who was raising hand? Continue education. You are raising hand. Acha, Suri Kavi. Suri Kavi is your name. Okay. Yes, tell me, what is your issue? You want to share the screen? You have any problem? Please minimize the console man. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Suri Kavi. Next time when you log in, please log in with your name so that it is easy for me to talk to you. Okay. Yes, you said you have some issue, right? You were raising hand. What is the issue I'm asking? You want to share the screen? You have some issue? You want me to resolve the issue? Can't open mic. Okay, hold on. I will enable your mic. 1 minute. I have disabled the mic for everybody, so that is one. Now I have enabled it. You can unmute yourself and speak.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I am Suri Kavi, ma'am. I am watching your program through first day from itself. Any ask question me?
Yeah, tell me.
My name is Suri Kavi, ma'am.
Yeah, I read it. I read that. Suri Kavi.
Okay,
Yeah, tell
some
me.
doubt. Tomorrow class I ask. I am in ATM.
Okay. Okay. No issues. Fine. You are drawing money and you are learning Python.
Yeah. I am entrepreneur, not
you
student.
write. Okay.
I am not
No, I
student.
mean
I am
you will
entrepreneur.
write a. Okay, fair enough. No, I'm saying you will write an application, online banking application next time. Okay.
No. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am,
Fine.
attendance link sent to me.
Sorry.
Attendance link. Attendance links.
Attendance link. Okay. I'm so sorry. I forgot that part. Hold on for a second, everyone. I will share the attendance link, everyone. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry. I will share the attendance link.
Ma'am, send the
And I
video
will say, sorry.
record also. Send the record.
Yes.
Yesterday I
It will
received
be sent.
record. Some doubts
Yes.
there.
Sure. Tomorrow you can ask. Okay. You log into your computer or laptop, and then you can ask again. No issues. Okay. In the meanwhile, I will give you the next question, everybody. Can you try, everyone? Can you try for 3-digit number the same thing? You have to find the sum of 3-digit number, and you have to also find. Gurpreet is asking me to show the pen. Reverse का code Gurpreet आपको चाहिए? I've put it in the chat box, Gurpreet, for you. Yes, everyone, please try to find the sum of 3-digit number and also the reverse of a 3-digit number. Try that out, everyone. In the meanwhile, I'll just share the attendance sheet. Thank you, Suri, for reminding. I completely missed that part. I was engrossed in teaching and I completely forgot that. So all of you, please mark your attendance and you will be getting the recording and everything to your email, right? Once you mark your attendance. Just hold on, I will share. So everyone, you can see the attendance sheet, attendance link I've shared. Class duration is right now for 2 hours, 10 to 12. Okay, Ajit? Later on, we will increase it a bit further, maybe 3 to 4 hours. Okay, Ajit? The overall duration of this entire course will be 5 to 6 months. Okay, minimum 5 months is the target. 11:30, I need to leave for office. Okay, fine, Ajit. Up to 11:30 you attend, and remaining part you can cover through the recording whenever you get time. Okay. Yes, everyone. Shall I continue? Okay. Yes. So now we are going for 3-digit number. So let's say my 3-digit number is, let's say, 487. Okay, this is my original number. So again, our target is to divide or to get the digits separately. I hope everyone has tried it, but I want you to listen to me carefully because my approach will be a little bit different. Okay. So what we will do, we will take this original number and we will divide this number by 10. So some of you might have divided it with 100, but I'm dividing with 10. So 10 48s are 480. So this is my remainder, or let me call this as my digit 1. This is my first digit I have obtained. Now this number that you see here, I will take this 48 and I will divide it by 10. So 10 fours are 40. I get 8. This is my digit 2. Then I take 4. I divide this number by 10. 10 zeros are 0. This is my digit. So the idea is I am following exactly same procedure again and again instead of adding new procedure. Why I am doing? Because this I can extend for 4 digits, 5 digits, 6 digits, etc. Later on we will go for the concept of looping. For that, we are just building the base. I am repeating. Please focus here, everyone. Everybody, I want you all to please focus here. What we did, we are taking the original number, let's say 536. What we are going to do, I want you to do this along with me. Divide this number by 10. 1053 bar. Ajit, we will see to it, okay, what can be done. Right now, the timing is 10 to 12. Let's see. So, 53 divided by 10. So, 10 5s are 50. Okay, and then again take 5 divided by 10. Zeros are 0. You get 5. So, this is my digit 1. This is my digit 2. And this is my digit 3. Is everyone able to understand this? Can you quickly do it for another number? Let me give you 200 and what I should say 41. Go ahead and do this procedure for 241. The same procedure I have written here. Please do it, everyone. Just this division part that I have done, the mathematical calculation part. Done? The calculation part is done, everyone. You have to press the thumbs up once you're done. Ma'am, I'm unable to open the attendance list. I'm getting a message that somebody is not able to open the attendance sheet. Everyone, can you please confirm? Are you able to open the attendance sheet? Mohammed is able to open. I'm sending it again. Maybe later on you can try one more time, Niranjan. So maybe some technical issue might be there. So it will open, don't worry. Yes, everybody. Now please focus here. Let's try writing the program now. So first of all, we ask the user to input the number. So this is my number. We ask the user to input the number. This is my original number. What was our first step? We said divide the number by 10. So this was my number. We divide it by 10. Okay, when you divide by 10, you get something. We wrote it in Q. So the result is getting stored in Q. So this is my Q. Do you agree with me, everybody? Let me write here. This is my Q. यहाँ तक clear है? Everyone clear up to this part? Okay. Now we proceed with Q. So sorry. We want the remainder, the first digit. So digit D1 is equal to num mod 10. That will give me the first digit. So I got the first digit here. Then what I have to do, I have to take this Q and I have to divide it by 10 again. That will give me the next part. So let me call this as Q1. And what about the digit D2? Digit D2 is Q mod 10. That will give us the digit D2. I got the digit D1, I got the digit D2. Now I have to proceed with Q1. So Q1 mod 10, that will give me the digit D3. So D1 plus D2 plus D3 is my final answer. If everybody has understood, can you press the thumbs up now? पहले तो समझना जरूरी है. You need to understand it, right? If you understand, then writing the code is the byproduct. वो आप कर लोगे. But you understand the concept. Your brain should be clear why we are doing each and every step. Clarity you need to have, right? So I hope we are clear up to this part, everybody. Now, important point is, okay, somebody is pressing a thumbs down. I missed out on the name. Somebody pressed the thumbs down, so maybe there is no clarity here. So let me explain one more time. Please focus here. किसने press thumbs down किसने किया था? Who was it? Can you please tell me your name so I can refer to you? This is my original number. Let's say 487 is my original number. So first thing what we are doing, Manasvi. Okay, Manasvi, focus here. See, Manasvi, first we are dividing this number by 10. So here I get 48. So 480. So this is my digit D1 and this is my what I can say input for the next phase. Are we clear up to this part, Manasvi? This is clear? Okay. So this 487 is actually my number which I got as an input. I got as an input from user. So what I have to do, num, what I will do, num, what I am saying, divided by 10. That is going to give me the Q. And my digit D1 is the remainder. So num mod 10. That will give me the remainder. So these two steps correspond to this, the logic that we have explained. Are we clear up to this part, Manasvi? Yahan tak clear hai? Okay. Now let's move ahead. So for the next step, I have to proceed with 48. So 48 is present in Q. I divide it by 10. Okay. So now I am writing D2 is equal to 48. 48 is in Q mod 10. That will give me the D2. This is my digit D2. And how do I get 4? So this is my, let's say Q1. What I will say Q divided by 10. So these two steps correspond to this logic. Are you clear on this? Okay. Now we have to proceed with only 4. So 4 divided by 10, zeros are 0. And you get this remainder, that is D3. So D3 is equal to Q1. You got Q1, right? So Q1 mod 10. That will give you D3. So finally, I will say sum is equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3. This will give me the final result. Now, is it clear? Okay, perfect. So please go ahead and write the code, everyone. And press the thumbs up once you are done. You're done with the typing also? Those who are pressing the thumbs up, are you done with the typing of the code? You got the output as well? That's really awesome. You people are quick learners, right? Awesome, awesome. Good, good. Everybody is done? Everybody is done? Is there somebody who wants me to wait for 1 or 2 minutes? If no, please type P for proceed. If everyone is done, I will proceed further. Okay? Please type P for proceed in the chat box. All right. So now let me go ahead and write the code. So I will do a file device count of 3-digit number. So find sum of 3-digit number. Okay. So first step, as I said, will be num divided by 10 and D1 will give us the mod. Okay. Then I wrote Q1 is equal to Q divided by 10. D2 is equal to Q mod 10. And then finally, I am only interested in D3. So Q1 mod 10. Then we get a sum. So D1 plus D2 plus D3. So print sum is equal to sum. So if the number is like this, you can see the result I'm getting is 12. So 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 5 is 12. That is the answer I'm getting. So before I proceed, everyone clear with this example and overall explanation is clear? Please type C for clear in the chat box or you can press the thumbs up. Okay. Now, if you just count how many variables do you see in this program? Total how many variables you observe in this program? Count and let me know. Total how many variables are there in this program? So 7 somebody is saying. Okay. So let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Correct. So total 7 variables are there. So why to waste so many variables? Why not reuse everything, right? So what we can do is instead of writing, okay, means first let me just do some shuffling here. First I will get the remainder and later on I will write like this. Why not reuse the same variable? Okay, then let me just copy this whole code again. Either I do like this or I have one more option that let me use sum. Let me initialize sum to 0. And here I will write sum is equal to like this. Sum, if you remember, plus is equal to. Okay. Let me just explain this before you get confused about it. Just hold on for a second. Yes, all of you, please focus here, everybody, because now we are trying to optimize our code. It is not just about writing the code, it is also about optimizing the code. My original number, num, was, let's say, 481. This was my original number. Now we took another variable sum. So sum, we are initializing to 0. Okay, now look at the first step. Sum is equal to num mod 10. So 481 divided by 10, 448, sorry, 480, you got 1 as a remainder. So after performing this step, what is getting stored in sum? Can I say sum is now holding 1? Everyone, please press the thumbs up to let me know this first step is clear, everyone. Sum is equal to num mod 10. We got the remainder and we are storing it in the sum variable. Clear? Now let's proceed with the next step. What is the next step? Num is equal to num divided by 10. So this 480 is being replaced with 48. So now let me rewrite this. Num has now become 48 and sum has now become 1. This is our point. Now come to this step. What is it saying? Sum plus is equal to num mod 10. So what is num now? 48. So 48 divided by 10 when we do. So 4 are 48. So what is the remainder I am getting? 8. This part is being replaced with 8. And if you remember, sum plus is equal to something. Like suppose I am writing here 8. So what does this mean? Sum is equal to sum plus 8. Can I write like this? You remember this operator? Today only we learned it. So this plus 8, that will make it 9. So I got sum as 9 right now. Then num is equal to num divided by 10. That means this part is being replaced with 4 now. Are we clear up to this step? If yes, please press the thumbs up. Finally, what are we saying? Again, sum is equal to sum plus num mod 10. So num is how much now? 4. So 4 divided by 10. So zeros are 0, you get 4. So to this we are adding a 4. So this will make it 13. So this sum has now become 13 and num is equal to num divided by 10. That means this part will become 0. When num becomes 0, you get the sum. So this type of approach if you follow, can you see everyone? Exactly same code we are repeating again and again. So later on we will just tell, we will optimize it by using loop. We will see that later. But do you see how much optimize, how many variables are we using? Count how many variables are being used in this program now? So don't you think this is optimization, superb optimization now? Fair enough? So please try this out everyone. Quickly modify your code. So your homework would be to write the code in a similar way for reverse of 3-digit number. But I want you to write the optimized code like this. Okay, only using maybe 2 variables. Is the question clear? That is your homework. You're not supposed to do it now. That's your homework. Question clear? Please press the thumbs up. You got the question? What you have to do? You have to write the program to reverse a 3-digit number by using only 2 variables. That's it. And you have to write this type of optimized code. Repetition code we have to write so that we, later on replace it with loop. Yes. So far, so good. Everybody has understood everything. So if I ask you throughout the session, what is your understanding of this session today? Whatever you've learned, what is your understanding in terms of percentage? Please type it. Say I have taught you 100%. So out of 100, how much you have understood in percentage? Arey thumbs up nahi, percentage type karo. You understood 100%, you understood 80%, you understood 10%, whatever percentage of understanding you have had, please type in the chat box. Don't press thumbs up. Thumbs up doesn't tell me percentage. Okay, Supriya is saying 60%, others are saying Gurpreet 80%. Gurpreet 20% you did not understand. Okay. Manasvi 80%. Okay. So the people who are writing like 90%, so what is that 10% or 20% that you did not understand? Can you tell me? Let me unmute you so that we can have a conversation because I want to, this percentage should increase, right? We have to go to 100%. Oh, hold on. Okay. I will just enable your mic. Yes. So let me start with Gurpreet. Yes, Gurpreet, please unmute.
Actually, I mean, most of the part I have understood, but the last part which you have shown, right, that is the one
Okay.
I could not understand.
Okay, fair enough. I will explain it again. Yeah, thank you, Gurpreet, for your input. Supriya, can you please unmute? Acha, Supriya has a bottleneck that right
Yes,
now
ma'am.
she's not having a
Ma'am, I
because
don't have
of
a laptop
laptop.
right now, so I'm not able to do practice. That's why I'm input in that
So is it
60% only.
possible? Okay, so is it possible? But concept-wise, you understood everything. Whatever I have
Yes,
explained,
yes.
that part you got it.
Only theory wise, I
So,
understood, but I'm not doing practice.
uh,
That's why I'm not confident.
I understand. I appreciate your honesty as well. So, Supriya, please try to get a laptop and do the practice before we meet for tomorrow's session. Fair enough? Because
Mhm.
see, if I
I'm
put
a,
up a load
I'm
on
in
you,
native.
uh,
I'm in native place, so I'm not able to
okay,
do practice. I don't
acha,
have a
acha,
laptop here. That's why I'm not able to arrange
acha.
laptop here. That's why.
Okay, you may search for some app on mobile as well. So some basic programming you can
I
do
will
on the
try
mobile phone
today.
as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I
please
will
try
try
that.
today.
Okay. Mm. Yes. So
Thank you.
now, Supriya, welcome. Manasvi. Yes, Manasvi.
Ma'am, actually, I was not there in last two lectures, so I'm confused in coding part.
Okay. So will it be fine? I've already shared the attendance sheet. So please fill up the attendance sheet. So basically, we add you to the WhatsApp group as well. So all the common communication can happen there. We will share the recordings also of the previous session. So is it okay for you to go through the previous recordings and cover up? And if at all you face some problem, let me know in tomorrow's session. Fine?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Lahorika? Lahorika, please unmute. You have written 85%. So can I know how can I help you to bring it to 100%? You have audio issue. You can type in the chat box if it is okay with you. And in the meanwhile, I will just explain this part one more time so that Gurpreet is comfortable. Gurpreet, Gurpreet, are you there?
Yes,
Gurpreet,
yes.
जो
Yes, ma'am.
सबसे पहले हम लोग explain किया था, I mean by using multiple variables, that part you have understood?
That part I understood, but the last part which
Okay.
you have explained, that I could not understand.
Okay. Let's do it one more time. So what I'm saying, Gurpreet, let's say we have a number, let's say 487. Okay, this is my original number. So let's focus on the process part first. Let's forget about the variables. Let's not use variables now. This is my original number. What we did, we divided this number by 10. So we divide the number by 10 and we also perform the mod by 10. So when you divide the number, you get what? 48. And when you perform the mod, you got 7. So this one is my one of the digits. So I have to put it or I have to get the summation. My ultimate goal was to get the summation of D1 plus D2 plus D3. So why wait till the end? Why not put it in sum? So in sum, let me put in 7. Okay, this is my one of these steps. Now this was my number for further processing. So to this number, I divide by 10 and I apply the mod 10. So when you divide the number by 10, you get a 4 and you apply the mod, you get 8. So this 8 needs to be added to the sum. So to this, I have to add it and you get the result as 15 over here. Now here we got 4. Okay. So on this 4, I further apply the same procedure. So I divide this number by 10 and I apply the mod over here. So when you divide the number by 10, you get a 0. When you apply the mod, you get 4. You take this 4 and you add it over here and you get how much? 19. So are we clear on this?
Yeah.
Gurpreet?
Got the point.
Yeah. Now, yes. So now I'm just putting the names of the variables. So this is my num. Why to use another variable? Let's use num. Why to use another variable? Let's use num. So here, instead of D1, D2 and all, I am using sum. So everywhere I'm going to put it inside sum. That's it.
Got it.
Got
Thank you.
Got it? Okay. Now can I say you have reached 100%? Because our ultimate, tomorrow when I asked you, I want that everybody should write 100%. Okay?
Sure.
तब मजा आएगा ना? Yes, everyone? So let's up try and reach to 100%. Okay? Your understanding has to be 100%. Fair enough? So that's how we conclude today's session. And I have already shared the assignment number 1. And those people who have not registered your or given your attendance, please give your attendance so that you get what I have done is I will just show you on the drive. Everything is uploaded on a regular basis. Like today's code also, whatever we have done, that will be uploaded on the drive. Let me just look for it. Can you share the attendance link? Yes. Hold on for a second. I will just a minute. Yeah. So here, can you see this? I have created a folder. Yeah. Thank you. Gurpreet has shared it for me. Thank you, Gurpreet. So here you can see I have created an assignment folder. So on a regular, right now we have done basics only. So I have shared the assignment number 1. And if you see here, daily demos and notes will be shared over here. And the notes part also I'm going to share. So here means on a regular basis, the notes and everything will be shared. Okay, so please enroll, please type in your attendance, you give your attendance so that we can share this whole thing with you. All right. So let's take a pause over here. We will continue tomorrow. Gurpreet, if you have marked your attendance, right, you will get the link. Fair enough? Just mark the attendance sheet one more time, you will get it. No worries. Okay, Parmar? Because that is the process we are going to follow. We want it to be shared only with the students who are attending regularly. Okay? So I want you to just mark your attendance so that you get it through the email. Or you will be added in the WhatsApp group and in there it will be shared with you. Fair enough? Okay. Chalo. Bye everyone. Have a good day. Take care. Stay healthy and let's meet tomorrow for attendance regularly but not reaching. Parmar, I will look into it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Subham. Chalo. See you tomorrow, everyone. Eventually, we are going to grow every day, one step ahead. So, same to same, we are going to do and we will move ahead. Chalo. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Bye bye. Enjoy learning. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.